Hallo, meine lieben Leute. Ich wollte nur vorher eine Triggerwarnung setzen, weil ich hier tiefer in meine Ängste gehe, um welche Adoption von Kindern ich mir vorstellen kann und welche ich nicht. Ich weiß, dass ich hier ableistische Narrative bediene und ich meinen Ängsten unterliege in der Auswahl eines Kindes. Trotzdem versuche ich mein Bestes dafür zu geben, eine große Bandbreite an Kindern ein Zuhause zu geben, auf der Basis meiner mentalen Kapazitäten. Hello, my dear people. I just wanted to set a trigger warning beforehand because I am going deeper into my fears here and which children I can and can't see myself adopting. I know I'm serving ableist narratives here and I'm subject to my fears in choosing a child. Yet, I'm trying my best to give a wide range of children a possibility of a home on the basis of my mental capacity. Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel. I want to talk today with you about my adoption process because on Friday I got finally my document from Germany, and just a little backup for everybody that I applied last year. I went to the first meeting here in Portugal in Santa Casa for my first meeting, workshop. I don't know how to call it, but it was the first meeting to start or get the information about the adoption process in Portugal. And it started last year. And then I got a bunch of documents I need to fill out. So since I'm not a citizen of Portugal, so that I don't have the citizenship card and all that stuff, and I'm clarified as a foreigner, I need to apply from Germany a document what is stating that I cannot adopt here in Portugal. And this document I applied, I think in March for it, or I was talking with them, because first of all I was thinking, okay, I don't want to do that. Maybe I do the immigration stuff, and but then I figured out if I immigrate to Portugal, it takes up to 2 years. So then I considered again the document, and now I paid 95 euros to get this document, and it's arrived on Friday. So, and in the document stated that I can adopt as a single person here in Portugal from German side, and I was super happy. I was like opening this one, scan it immediately, and I was sent it to Santa Casa directly, and apparently they're super fast. I don't know, 1.5 hour later, I got a response from them that they sent the document. I sent it to them to the legal department, to their lawyer, and they will check now if this document is the correct one, and if this is the correct one, what does it mean for me? It's meaning that I can start the process. I need to fill out then the documents, what I put on hold, because I didn't know if it's worth it to go through all my childhood, teenage time, and also my the relation with my family and on and on. I need to put this on paper. And in this case, next week I will get probably an answer from them, because like I said, they're super quick in that, and I'm really happy about it. And why I'm doing this video, why I'm talking openly about adoption, because I think a lot of people are kind of afraid, or they want to have their own children's, and I can understand that. Everybody want to go through the process of a baby, being pregnant and all that, and have their gene pool passed to the generation. But since I'm queer and I don't have the opportunity for, since I'm loving the same sex, I will not have the opportunity to have my own children. Even I can do it with a best friend or whatever, but it's not the same. And it's also this thing that you need to being super aligned with the person, because it can happen so much. You being in a fight, and then the children is in between. You are not taking care, the other person don't taking care, and yeah, it's a lot about things what I don't want to go through, and to be honest, I don't trust people at all, even they are my friends. No, that's kidding, but I don't trust them to say that I want to have a kid with you, and being so open-minded that we're going to a legal process and all that stuff, making everything clear how we will raise it and all that. It's a lot of to consider, and everything can change because hormones and all that stuff in a pregnancy, it can be really a long process of that, and that's why I consider more and more just adoption, just for me, because I think it's a natural curse, in my opinion, to as queer people to adopt as well. But so much, or the whole world is kind of afraid of it, and I don't get it, because we can be a great asset to raise children. So why not? And there are so many children in the system left out, have no parents, growing up in the system, have a certain age, and then they are completely left out. I guess like 8 or above. It's kind of the latest age where people get adopted, or even more younger. I think the most what they said was like from like a baby, a newborn, fresh baby to 4 years old. This is the most reason kids the people want, because they thinking, okay, then I can have the most relation to the person or to the kid. But it's not that true, because you never know when this kid enter in the system. It can be possible it was living until the 5th year with the parents, but then they have an accident, the children is still there, and the parents died. So this kid just entered with 5 or 4 in the system. So it can be possible that this kid have less trauma than the other kids. And we need to consider way more than just we was thinking in a normal way, or in the like, oh, this is obvious, but we should consider way more. And that's why I consider, or I go through my opportunities, what kind of children I consider to adopt. And it's not just that I consider their age, it's also I consider disabilities, because kids with disabilities will be left out as well. And there's my understanding what I want. So in my head, I can go with 0 till 8. Of the age 8, because this is still for me, it's really important that I can teach my kid my mother tongue, so German, and that in these certain ages they still can process easily or easier the language. And even if I talk every day at home German, and talking with the kid and the environment is Portuguese, so there will be something I can implement to the kid to have a routine with the mother tongue of mine, so that I have the base to communicate with my kid. And then I consider also kids with disabilities. So what I can, or what I have in mind that I think I can consider that is, of course, ADHD, autism, deaf kids, and also blind kids. I think these are for the 4 things what I consider, because to be honest, I'm a little bit scared and afraid here in Lisbon that a kid in a wheelchair have a lot of concerns to make, because you need to consider a lot of things if it's possible to go there to the restaurant, or you need to have a disabled friendly house where you're living in, so you can't consider everything where you live. Or if you want to build a house, you need to be really specific in that. And I think Lisbon is not the greatest city for that. Since I want to live here, I don't see myself to consider this, because it's would be a huge impact of my daily life and my routine. And I think the other disabilities I could handle better. But this is in my mind. This is what I see in a daily basis here in Lisbon. That's why I consider the other disabilities, but this one, I'm a little bit afraid of it, and I'm also not feeling comfortable to do that, because it would be not just that I have this kid, it's just that I also have a really huge impact in my daily life for that. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just in my mind, and I hope it's not that ableist to talk about my fear in this. But I want to be open, and I want to be clear that I need to consider myself, which consideration I need to do, or what I have. I have a dog already, and then if I have certain things what is impacting my life, my daily life, I don't want to curse myself mental issues, because I want to be assisting for the kid, and not that I have the feeling it start to be a burden. And I know my capabilities, and I think everybody need to be aware of their capabilities. And that's why still we need to fight for so many different things in the same way. So because we should make Lisbon a more inclusive environment for disabled people, and we should consider way more access for people with a wheelchair, and trying to make new buildings with elevators, with certain things where it's easier access for people in a wheelchair, that they can enter a house and don't have any issues to enter with the wheelchair and all that stuff. And I think right now, I consider to live here is not the case. If it would be in Hanover, it would be different, because Hanover is really flat. You have, I think you have a lot of accessibilities. Or I was recently in Madrid, and I think Madrid is also kind of a city where you can consider that. But Lisbon specific, I don't see myself to do that. And yeah, so this is the process right now. In Portugal, if you're a foreigner, you need always have a document from your origin country. If you're a foreigner, from your origin country, to provide them that you can adopt here. And I will keep you updated on that. And I'm really happy that I have the document now, because I'm so glad that I can finally start this process. Now I need to fill out the documents besides my my apprenticeship, and it's a huge thing, because you need to go through your identity and all that stuff. You need to consider different things. You need to write down your childhood, how you grew up, and yeah, it will be a journey, but I think it's a good journey as well, because you consider, or you can feel how you grew up, and you see your past, and what happened, and how you are as a person. So I think it's, in my opinion, it's a good way as well. And I would say also everybody who want to have a kid should go to the first workshop of this adoption process, because they talking about it, what a kid means. And I think this should everybody think about what a kid means. A kid means that you will be always, until you are dying, responsible for this kid. Even they're adults and all that stuff, but they're your kid, and there's no way, in my opinion, that you as a parent can strip off your responsibilities to help and being there for your children. And yeah, I let you know. If you have anything, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate the interaction with you in this process. And if you have questions, let me know that as well. If you wanna hear something specific, I can try to work around on that and think about it. And of course, if you like this video, sub up, and for a subscription I would appreciate it as well. For now, I wish you a good day, a good evening, and hugs and kisses to everybody. Have a wonderful day. Get cozy, drink water, drink tea, or a nice fresh coffee. See you. Bye bye.